Hey, new digs. What's up, YouTube? The Six Pack Podcast back again, and we're gonna drink some beers. Today we're drinking Quencher Glacier Frost from Turning Point Brewery in Bedford, Texas, and it's a cool pour and it's a cool beer. And we got some cold mugs here. So yours just don't drink it yet. Pour it in a mug.
Oh yeah, no.
We gotta get the color for the camera. But we'll get the blue going. Oh, I don't want to get it too foamy.
Not Beaver Bends.
Beaver Bends, is throwback Oklahoma, our second home. Sorry, I was gonna choose you, but I had to drink down the head like a man. What do you think? Show it to the camera. Get it close to the camera. Look at that blue. What the green wall doesn't help either. So whatever. It's good. It's not. It's a sour, but it tastes sweet to me. It reminds me of like that Gatorade Frost, that blue one.
Kind of beer. What is it? You said 5%.
It's 5%. I mean, it's chill, like easy drinking, summer drinking. It's good stuff.
Yeah. It's like some fucking Halloween beer or something.
Smurf blood, bro.
Yeah.
We was killing Smurfs earlier and put it in cans. Yeah, so it's different, dude. I had it the first time I ever had it. I had it at
good. I like it.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. I drove all the way to Bedford yesterday to have one there and bring 4 back so we could have it for today. But I was like, man, I got to get some more of that. The last time it wasn't the Glacier Frost. The last time it was like a greener one.
Yeah.
But every now and then they run these Quencher, which you mean, man, Quencher is like the bootleg Gatorade, like construction sites get and warehouses get. But it's probably easier to use Quencher than try to get licensing from Gatorade. They should call it Haterade. That'd be dope.
I feel like drinking a 4-pack of this, it gets you buzzing and you don't even know it.
They're 16-ounce cans too, so it was only $14 though for a 4-pack.
You can't tell. It's like
you can't tell you're drinking alcohol at all. I had one of these in their tall glass pour, and then from there I went to my mom's for her birthday yesterday.
I think the only thing that gives it away is the foam.
Yeah.
You're pouring it, of course, but
yeah, you're getting those ring lines in the glass for sure.
It's good beer.
Oh, check out my glass. Oh, so good.
Where'd you get that? Did you make it?
No, I went to. I saw out there by Turning Point. There's this little strip. Like, you remember, we've been to Free Play, right? You been to Free Play? The video game place?
I know you're talking about. I've never been there.
Yeah, well, so out there they got one called the Quarter Lounge, but it's $9 to get in, and your $9 you can play all the games. They got like classic Nintendo setup, Nintendo 64, GameCube, but then they got. That's what I sent you.
You should have played the fucking Alien game just for me.
I played the Predator one, bro. But so they got the little arcade right there. Free Play has alcohol, so I enjoy Free Play a lot more. But it was cool going there with my kids, taking them there. So we went in there. It was like $27. Didn't pay for the baby. He was just hitting buttons.
That's where I need to take Ava in Boston.
And but then next door, they got a shop. It's like vintage video games. They got like those Funko Pops. They got like all those, like those statue toys, like the high-end toys that like the comic book store has, and they're like $600 for like the Joker, Batman, whatever, giant, whatever it is. They got all kinds of crap in there, like that old Star Wars toys, Ninja Turtles toys. And then the next shop over is Horror Freak, and they got like, it's all like horror stuff.
Yeah. They
got like Pennywise the Clown, Funko Pops. They got Freddy Krueger stuff. They got like a set of knives with all the slasher flick dudes on them. And then the last one on the end is like a record, vintage clothes and stuff like that. And did I get a patch? No, the boys got stickers. And then that's where I got this. I don't remember the name of the shop though, but it's over there in Bedford. It's on a little strip. The Horror Freak has a they got a hearse out there for their advertisement. So go check it out if you're ever in Bedford. And then last night, Turning Point's back parking lot or back field caught on fire. And the Horror Freak guy was posting it on IG, and I was like, no, bro, no.
Oh, I thought you were there when you saw it.
No. I mean,
thought you helped put it out.
No, I didn't put it in. The fire department put it out. The brewery's fine, which is amazing. It's a really big brewery. And they do a lot of events. They had wrestling out there one time. They're doing a wing contest coming up in August. They usually have something going on every Saturday. They got food trucks. They got snacks and stuff in there. But they do like a big NFL Sundays. They got a bunch of TVs in there and baseball games too. But it's a cool spot. It's just kind of out of the way for me. But if I go out there, I'm going to bring something back. And I'm going to enjoy it. Man, it looks in this white glass. It's so blue. It's that Cancun water you see in pictures.
I know, right? Or it looked like that putt-putt water.
Oh, bro, don't say that. Now you make me sick. Putt-putt water. Remember the bootleg putt-putt Mount Tasia? Did you ever go to Mount Tasia?
Mm-hmm. But you remember where putt-putt used to be, right? In Arlington?
Yeah, where Alley Cats is them?
Yeah. I think Alley Cats bought them out or something.
It's the same company.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, most of them, they've transferred over. They just changed it. I mean, I think that, they probably bought them out, whatever. For a while there, they were separate.
At least the name changed.
Yeah, they kind of merged.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the camera's crooked. It's okay. What else are we gonna talk about? James Bond. So Vincent saw the last James Bond movie. Spoiler alert. Skip this part.
It was actually pretty good. Really good.
I haven't watched it. My dad has it on
Like,
DVD.
I tried watching it when it first came out or whatever. Like, I didn't see it in theater or nothing, but I was watching it on TV, but I fell asleep, It's too late, whatever. But
yeah, I know how that goes.
I actually paid attention to it yesterday. It was badass. It was pretty good. He dies.
There's a spoiler. But that's what we were talking about, what we're going to talk about on the podcast. But they said now they're going to cast a woman to play the James Bond type character.
On the movie, it's a black British girl, 007.
Oh, yeah.
Calling her. But
Well, see, there you go. So they're going to try to...
I don't know if that's going to be her, but...
Yeah, I mean, run it, dude. It don't matter. I mean, James Bond's been around for a long time.
But one dude that acted, what's the...
Daniel Craig, this one? Yeah.
You can tell he's old as fuck, dude.
Oh,
he was in shape, man. Like, God
damn.
Yeah.
Man, all them fools on steroids.
Bro,
you pay me multi-million to make movies, guarantee you I'm going to have a doctor be like, yeah, you need steroids. We'll prescribe them for you.
But he was just fucked up at the end, man. Has that one dude, I don't remember his fucking name, dude. You have to watch, man. It's fucking good, dude. It's good.
Alright, so I got to watch it. You need to watch Gray Man on Netflix.
Gray Man?
Yeah, with Ryan Gosling from The Notebook, one of my favorite movies. But
didn't he make a movie with what's in the minute? Remember I was telling you about it last night.
You were saying
I could have sworn he was in it too.
Oh, you're saying he made a movie with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like there was a Netflix movie that came out that had both of them.
Or maybe
in
it hasn't came out, man.
But I don't remember watching it.
I saw it on Facebook or some shit like that.
I don't remember watching it.
Preview or something. You see that Sylvester Stallone?
He's making a movie again?
There's some movie coming out. He's kind of like superpowers or whatever. He's old man
Sly. Old man Sly out there with superpowers.
Rocky.
Adrian, I'll save you. Can he fly? He can't fly? He not Homelander? Did you see the previews for what's that dude's name? I always mess it up. I always say the wrong one. Is it Kazam or Shazam? It's Kazam.
Oh, right? With The Rock? No.
No, DC. It's DC, but it's Zach.
But is that The Rock one?
No, that one's that's Black Lightning.
Good. Yeah,
that's Black Lightning. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's not Black Lightning.
No, it's something else.
What's it called?
That actually looks pretty good.
But I can't remember the what. I can't remember dude, they had a movie. The dude, he says Shazam or Kazam or whatever, and then he turns into a superhero.
Well, he's a kid, right?
Yeah, they're making another one.
I never seen the first one.
Yeah, they're making another one. He's at a pediatrician laying on the couch in the preview, telling the pediatrician, "There's already a guy with a red cape, and he can fly and do everything basically I can." And I'm just like, do I even really need to be a superhero? He's like, you see Aquaman, he's so strong and he can do this, and then there's Batman and like,
but
he's a little kid.
Bringing that up, the new Aquaman movie coming out. I don't know when it's. I think next year sometime. But fucking Batman's gonna be on there.
Oh, for real?
And what's name is still playing him, of course.
Oh yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is
Yeah,
playing
he's
him?
still playing Batman.
Cool. So they haven't done that before. They never done that where they use a Batman from a previous series. Usually I thought they would plug in Pattinson.
No,
Twilight.
Well, no, that's a different franchise. So it's like
It's a different.
It's-
It's a different universe.
yeah, I guess you can say that.
I ain't mad. I like Ben Affleck as Batman.
But that
kinda
Pattinson
look-
Batman was pretty good. That's year 2 Batman. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
they
So Ben Affleck is gonna play Batman
well in that
in the
universe.
Aquaman universe.
Well, no, they remember they did the other movies together with Wonder Woman and the,
Yeah.
it was still Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're just gonna hold. They're just keeping that
They're also
universe
making
together.
a Joker too. So, the Joker,
With who?
the last Joker. Remember Joker?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
But is that going to be part of that universe?
No, it's the same thing, dude. It's different
See,
fucking
dude,
universe.
That's what.
Different.
That's what
shit.
gets me about DC. Like,
I would like that.
huh? DC gets me because they don't commit to the one universe. They they got different storylines, and then they finally merged them, and it didn't do as good as Marvel did. And I mean, I'm not knocking DC. Like, I am a bigger DC comic fan. The characters, everything. I'm a bigger DC fan than I am Marvel. But I do know DC made some mistakes with their character creating. Like, you make a dude named Superman that's invincible. It's like, oh, what are we supposed to do with this character now?
You saw
he
that.
always wins.
You saw that Snyder cut, right?
No, I didn't
That
watch it.
4-hour movie?
No, I did not watch that.
I
4
watched it.
hours, bro. That's half of a
Dude,
work day.
I watched that when it first came out on I think it's HBO Max. But I watched that shit. This shit's
Oh,
fucking
man.
good, bro. It goes more in detail. It's way fucking better.
Probably shouldn't have chugged that just now. Oh, it's good though. You don't gotta chug yours, man. We can sit here and chill. I got two Voodoo Rangers down there.
I think my glass that I had, it broke.
You can take that one. There's 2 of them over there.
I think I saw this this morning. I think I saw it on the table.
No, the other day when we
No,
shot the podcast,
it was a different glass. Never mind.
it was the one with the Yeti on it. I mean the Bigfoot. No,
Maybe, but it didn't have no handle on it. It was just a skinny glass.
but yeah, man. So I went out Turning Point, did that. We got some movies coming up we want to watch. What else we gonna talk about? Oh, let's talk about today. What happened today?
So today, I get real detail into it, but I had to get someone ride early in the morning, whatever. But my girl and the kids, they're flying out to Florida, so I left my fucking house, and they locked all the doors. I had no key. Had a fucking
But why did you not have a key?
because I'm a motorcycle key.
Okay,
I had my car keys.
and not the motorcycle keys.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I usually
tomorrow?
carry them together. You know?
I know, that's what I was like. You gonna carry them together, or you gonna get a house key made and put it with your car key?
Yeah, but the locksman was fucking $85, bro.
When I looked it up, that
And
one I
he
told
did
you.
it he picked that. Well, he checked my ID and shit, make sure I live there, and all
Yeah.
that. But
Did he get a little Sam and Dean Locksmith kit out with the little thing, just go like
no,
that?
he pulled up in a little van. He had all kinds of shit in there, dude. But it took him less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He's like, your door's locked. Fuck.
You need to get into that business, bro.
Like, damn, you can pick that lock like that. But he was telling me that the key that I need to get, because he texted to me too, but because my dad tried to make me a key too. He made me multiple keys for the house, but they weren't the right size. The keys I got from my house is a little bit
short?
longer.
Oh, a little bit longer.
Yeah. So. But it sucked. I was homeless for a little bit today.
He text me. He text me, man.
I get my garage open, but
I know. It's like I can't charge you. That's why you got to keep beer in the garage fridge, bro. That's why. That's what the garage fridge is for. I got locked out. I'm gonna be out here for 5 days. Better make this beer last. Start working out and skateboarding, drinking beer. Like, what am I gonna do now?
Not go to work no more.
Not go to work for the whole week. I'm homeless. I live in a garage.
And can I come back, babe? I quit my job.
I quit my job because of that. Hey, there was one night that I slept in Vince's garage. It was a bad night, and there was couches.
When the couches were
when
there?
the couches were out there.
But it was cold though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt good though. Like I slept hard, and then I woke up at like, man, I probably woke up at like 4:20 in the morning, 4:15. I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't find my vape. I couldn't find my keys.
The whole
I couldn't
time they're on
find
the couch
nothing.
on the floor, right there.
The phone was on the floor. Everything else was on the little shelf over there before you go in the house. But I was, and then my mod was out there in the yard. That's that picture that we shall not discuss. Or I'm straddling the trash can.
Oh no! I think you leaned against it. It was nothing in it. So
and I
it
fell.
was just you put all your weight on it and you just fucking fell, dude.
And then I laid there and told you to take a picture of me.
Not only that, but you bent the cage.
See, I don't remember that. I've never even looked at that cage.
We're trying to. It was me and Joella. It was Kenna's sister, younger sister, and her brother too, right? I think so. We're helping you in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's bad because I haven't seen them since then, and I think that's the only time that I've seen them. And I was the drunk guy that sat on the cage or fell on a cage.
Yeah, you just you were walking, but you kind of tilted.
Bro.
But my cage bent, man. It sucks to fucking close it now.
Oh man, good times. Was that
what, November?
Was that when you picked me up?
Was it?
That was when you picked me up, yeah.
Might have been.
Because I didn't drive there like that. That was when you threw me. It was like November, December, because you threw me in the back seat.
November.
And my hoodie had glitter all over it from y'all's Christmas decorations I was laying on.
Oh, no. What it was in the backseat of Ken's Jeep, whatever, it was, Kiana, she went to, not prom, but some party or whatever, but her dress had a bunch of glitter. Just shook off.
Yeah, it was all over me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Looked like a stripper.
Yeah, it looked like I was chilling at the strip club, and the stripper was just like, here's my extra glitter, motherfucker. Yeah, but it was just from the back seat of Kenna's Jeep.
Hey, the one Eric posted the other day on the group chat about me and you, I'm like this.
I am
Passed
too.
out.
Both of us are.
But
I
that
put
was
it on
your
IG.
apartment then.
Yeah, that was at the apartment.
I was like, hold on, whose house is that?
That was at the apartment.
And I saw the shoes I was wearing. I was like, that was like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, 5-6 years. That was I don't know what we were doing that night or where we were at. It wasn't Mayweather. Because Eric took the picture, it had to be. It had to be that night after when we were in Northside.
I don't even remember.
And we came back with those bottles of frozen margarita mix, and we didn't drink none of them, but we drank beer.
I think that's what it is.
It was that night.
It was that night. Didn't y'all?
Was
y'all
that
come back
Cayman's?
with the gallon?
Yeah, we came back with we filled the liquor bottles with frozen margaritas.
The next day, is that when we watched No, that might have been another night.
We watched Star Wars or something.
Was it the same night then?
The next day we watched Star Wars. That's when.
Remember the Wi-Fi kept on.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi
Took forever to watch it.
Well, because honestly, we didn't have internet at the house. We were running it off the phone. So we were running the laptop to the TV to watch movies on whatever illegal streaming service we were using back then.
But that was the first time watching a Star Wars movie.
What was that? Was that Rogue One?
No.
Which one was it?
It was.
I swear it was Rogue One, but that doesn't line up in the timeline in my head.
No,
was it one with Rey?
Yeah, it was one
and
with
Finn?
Rey. The first
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
that's a good movie. That's
so
the best
what is
one
that,
out of
episode 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's episode 7. Because Return of the Jedi was 6. So it was episode 7, and then we had 8 and 9, right?
Maybe, bro.
I don't know. George Lucas said there was supposed to be 11 movies, and they bunched it down to 9, and then they threw in Rogue One. Hey, did you see the new one?
You talking about, speaking of Rogue One, that one
Caspian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
You see the preview?
3-part. Yeah, I saw
fucking good.
A 3-part series on Disney Plus. Yeah, I saw that, man.
That shit looks good.
I think I saw it on Instagram or on YouTube.
I was on YouTube and I was scrolling and I saw it watch it. I thought it was fake at first, but
I mean, dude, I hate that. I hate that because sometimes they'll be making fake previews, like they did for Deadpool a couple of times. All right, it's time for the Voodoo Ranger. This is the staple beer of my drinking choice, and it's the everything has to be compared to this. And if it's better than this, then I'll say it. But usually it's not. Juicy Haze IPA. I want me a beastly pit bull, and I want to name him Haze. And then get him a female and name her Juicy. Juicy Haze, get your asses over here. Oh, no, I'm just drinking it straight out of the goddamn can. I don't want to mix it. You mixed it. I don't know how that's going to taste.
Oh, yeah, it was just a little bit, but...
The head's green now.
Oh, I see it.
I'm like, oh, I don't know.
That's actually pretty cool. Look, even the where...
Yeah. I think there's some kind of food coloring in that to make it blue, honestly, because at the bottom of my glass there was a little bit like a residue. Yeah. It could just be ferment, though. I don't know. What else are we supposed to talk about? I've gone off topic.
We had a game plan for
June. A reference Deep Ellum. Dallas, a little bit.
Oh, yeah, went to Dallas. I'm not sure. It was downtown Dallas, so I don't think it was really Deep Ellum.
It was Deep Ellum, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Deep Ellum where you were.
It reminded me of Austin, but...
What do you call Dallas? What's Dallas?
Gotham City without Batman.
I love it when he says that. Every time we bring up Dallas randomly in a conversation, I don't want to go to Dallas. It's Gotham City with no Batman. Have you seen the vigilantes out there, though? They got like these neighborhood squads. These dudes are out there walking around. The last time I went out there, it was like one Mexican dude, one white dude, and two black dudes. And they had bulletproof vests on, and it just says like neighborhood watch or...
Nah, I didn't see them.
Like they just walk around, like seeing the stuff's going down, like they're just out there ready to make sure.
Well, fuck, I needed their help. Find my damn car. Shit.
They're there for fights, bro, not to find your car. They're trying to break up fights. But yeah, I seen them out there a couple of times. Hey man, like your story, like you got lost. We don't go out there, bro. Like
yeah,
I did too.
I was lost, dude. It's like
I know I was out there one time and
like I didn't get into it with Kenna or whatever. I was fighting with her, but.
Nah, bro, but like it's just like I do. Sometimes we just need those nights where we take a walk.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm gonna take a walk.
But I went out for a smoke and got out of the bar. I don't even know what bar we were at. I just started walking, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna just go to the car. But then I was walking and I'm like, hold up, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. And I went back. I went back inside. They let me back in, whatever. And,
bro, that's what happened to me.
And I didn't see him no more.
That's what happened to me when I walked from 7th Street to Hewlin Mall by my mom's house.
Yeah.
I got out my truck and I just started walking. And I mean, it would have been a bad idea to drive, but I sobered up in that walk. Dude, that's a long walk. 7th Street to Hewlin Mall, walking down Camp Bowie, hitting Hewlin, walking over all those bridges, walking through the neighborhood. Damn, and I was out there with my thumb out. Somebody, please, just get me to that McDonald's by Hewlin. My mom's like right down the street. Please, Jesus, help me. And nobody, bro. I walked all the way to that house.
I want to say about maybe 6 years ago. Probably about 5. I don't know, but in Waxahachie, there was a little bar I went to, and I took my mom's car. She had, remember the old Cavalier?
Yeah.
Well, I took it. Well, my sister was using it, but I had the Mustang at the time, the yellow Mustang, but my tags were out. But
bro, I remember this story.
So I went to the bar, and I was there for fucking
hours.
Like at 3 o'clock. I didn't even saw my baby mama there.
In the afternoon?
And my daughter. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I saw Ava and Nancy and her dude that she was talking to at the time.
Yes, bro. That's what's up. When you show up at the bar at 3 p.m. And shut it down.
Yeah, and then my homeboy showed up. I invited him, whatever. We drank. And they wouldn't serve me drinks after a while because I was falling asleep on a chair.
I did that at Wild
But it was crazy. No, it's crazy though because we left. I had to put gas in the fucking Cavalier, right? Gas was cheap then. And well, not real cheap, but whatever. We went to the gas station.
It was cheaper 5 or 6 years ago than it is now.
I paid for $10 to put in the car. Yeah. I never pumped it, dude.
That was supposed to get you 5-6 gallons.
Whatever.
Back then.
But I never pumped it. Like I paid for it and got in the car and left. And
somebody got blessed that day. Here you go.
I don't remember where my friend went. I don't remember that shit. But I went back to the fucking bar. I parked the car and I was out there in front of the bar. It was closed, of course. And then I decided to walk home. So I walked home. And I remember the next day, it was like maybe close to noon. You know, I was like, fuck, how'd I get here? And then I looked out and I was, you get that fear where like,
the best thing in this whole story is you decided not to try to drive home. I mean, you did drive to the gas station, but
and
paid for gas that you didn't actually get.
But I looked out in my mom's trailer or whatever. I looked out in the window. I was like, fuck, the car's not there. You know?
But the Mustang was there.
Yeah, so that's...
All right, man, that's all
so
that
me and
matters.
Celeste, because she was mad already because I took the car.
Yeah.
And went back, and the fucking Cavalier is still there. And that bitch is fucking on still. That bitch, it was on empty. I don't know how we fucking...
It was about to die, I'm sure.
And I gave my sister cash, here's some gas money here. I told her, make sure you go to the gas station
right now. It's on fumes.
But that bitch was on, dude.
Nah, dude, I man. But the best thing he did was walk home.
That is true. I guess it just works out.
I mean, dude, I walked, dude, I calculated it. Walking from 7th Street to my mom's house, it's like 3 hours. It's a 3-hour walk.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it's like a 2-hour walk, but you got to remember I was drunk.
Yeah.
I was trying to text people on my wallet. I pulled my wallet out because I got that
Wait,
that
you
Ridge
had your
wallet.
phone the whole time, right?
Hey, real talk. I went back to the Pogue Mahomes, the bank next to Pogue Mahomes on 7th, and my truck was there. It wasn't running. It was off. But my keys and my phone were in the floorboard, and my vape was on the charger. Like I had to plug it in. And then for whatever reason,
that's the only thing you got right.
I plugged my vape in. I left my keys and my phone on the floorboard and walked off with my wallet. And I tried so many times to call people on my wallet. I'm so mad about that night because I was like, I got a Ridge wallet, so it's just a little black. It kind of looked like a phone when you're drunk, and I was like, why is my phone not turning on? And I was like, oh, it's my wallet. And I started looking in my pockets again. I'm like, where's my phone? Pull it out again. Try to start doing. Man, I probably did it like 6 or 7 times, and I was like, bro, you don't have your phone. But I went back. My front windows were all the way down. Keys and phone were just sitting in there. Someone could have just jumped in my truck and drove off in it.
Dude, that's crazy how shit works out like that. Right? Fucking walking for nothing.
I know.
But
if I'd have had my phone, I could have Ubered. I mean... It's not like there wasn't money in the bank account to get an Uber to the house. I just didn't have my phone. So bad. Drink and walk if you have to. But
you still can get in trouble for that.
Yeah, you can get PI, public intoxication. Yeah. I don't know how a cop didn't see me, dude. That's a long walk. All the way down Camp Bowie, then hitting Hewlin, passing Arlington Heights, passing Central Market.
Like when I walked from the bar, what's it called?
Yups.
But a lot of people walk, so maybe that's why they didn't really...
Yeah, it was cold as fuck that night.
Yeah, well,
it was still ice.
I slipped and busted my ass.
I don't know why you didn't just tell me. I would have took you to the house.
No, I was just drunk, dude.
I remember talking to you. I remember talking to you at the bar, and I was like, "You good?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm good, man. I just need a minute." And then you was gone. And I was like, and I told you before I went there that night. I was like, "Hey, man, make sure I'm chill. Like, I'm just trying to have a chill night. I don't want to do no dumb shit." And you were like, "All right, man."
Dumb shit.
you were like, "All right, man, I got you." And I told Kenneth too. I was like, "Hey, make sure I don't like."
With what I remember that night, you were chill.
Yeah, and I was, and I was just like, and then I felt bad though because I was like, "Man, I'm over here telling my cousin to have my back, make sure I'm chill," and I'm just over here like, "Damn, where'd that fool go?"
What got me, I think, it was Ken when told me not to drink no more, or whatever.
That'll get you. Don't tell me not to drink no more.
Yeah, I don't know what goes off in my mind when she.
Nah, man, it's different when you've been drinking though. When like sober me, like, hey, make sure I don't drink too much. But once I start drinking and we're having a good time, and then someone's like, "Oh, you drink too much." Hey, bro, whoa.
But I was having a good time, right? I wasn't doing shit.
No,
But and she told me, whatever. I love my woman, but she said I did this to her. She told me not to drink no more or whatever, and she said I looked at her real ugly and I did this.
I can see you doing that, depending upon how.
I don't know what the hell I got that from. I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember.
It's from a movie.
I just went.
Nah. Oh man, this podcast has kind of gone off the rails a little bit. I think this one
usually does.
But I feel like
all right, life.
Yeah, I mean for sure. That's exactly what we're talking about. Just trying to enjoy the good moments and continuously drink beer with my cousin and record it. And maybe someday people actually watch this. The last video's got like 9 views, and you know what? I don't care. I'm not here to. I don't know. It'd be cool, like if we got someone to sponsor us and pay for our beers. But besides that, I don't ever think this is gonna go anywhere.
Who cares? But at least we talk.
I know we get to talk. Like, hey, dude, that's what I want to talk about. Like when you posted that on Instagram, that Patty the Baddie, Patty Pillman or whatever, when you're talking about dudes don't talk. Like girls, females, women, y'all have in-depth conversations with each other about life. Y'all got friends y'all lean on. Y'all are there for each other. But most dudes, like, we'll just grab a couple of beers and we'll swallow that shit and we'll talk sports, we'll talk movies, we'll talk whatever bullshit, and like we'll just ignore like the shit that's really going on in our lives. And that's just most dudes. Like I can be real with Vincent and Vincent can be real with me, but besides Vincent, like I don't really talk to a whole lot of dudes like in depth when I'm having a bad day. Like, I don't ever reach out and be like, man, it's just a rough day. And usually when I am having a rough day, as I'm coming to your house, I got a 6-pack, let's do this. And we'll talk it over. We'll talk about it. And Vincent will give me advice that I usually ignore. But but the thing is, like, being able to talk about it with somebody. And I think a lot of men need to address their mental health and actually have those conversations. Because they're not fun conversations. Sometimes you just need someone to say, man, hey, we all go through that. Like, that's just normal stuff. But it's hitting you different that day, and you just need to let it out. And I feel like that's...
Well, a lot of times I think we need just someone to listen. And
yeah,
you know, sometimes the dudes, man, I know homo shit, but sometimes we need hugs, bro.
Yeah, so, man. Hugs are dope. More dudes need to hug each other. It's true. Like...
not in the gay way, but
I know, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, a lot of dudes, like bros, and there's guys that are like, they don't want to talk about their feelings and shit, and they just want to they want to swallow it all up and push it all down. But I think every dude should have that one, like, I got Vincent and I'm always there for Vincent if he has anything he needs to tell me. But I think every dude needs to have that one person. Like, that's my boy, I trust him with everything. He's not gonna fuck me over and try to use what I tell him against me and try to badmouth me. He's just gonna be there and listen. And a lot of dudes don't have that. They don't have that person. And I mean, honestly, it could be your dad, it can be your uncle, it can be your best friend you grew up with, it can be your cousin.
Right,
but
anything.
Everybody needs that somebody. And you may not be that somebody for them. They might not come to you with everything, but you need to open up with somebody. And for a dude to have another dude he can express himself like fully to, like going through something, is way more important than being able to talk to your girl, your baby mama.
That's how it usually is. It's usually your problems, you probably talk about it more to a guy,
yeah,
compared to a woman, you know.
Yeah,
like it's women, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean but women are the same way, dude. Usually. Like, yeah, girls talk to each other. Yeah, exactly. And guys have this weird thing where we're like, oh, no, I ain't trying to tell nobody nothing. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't need to talk about that. Nah, then talk about it. Because when Patty won that fight and he said, I'd rather you cry on my shoulder than go to your funeral next week, I was like, man, it hit.
Yeah, it did, dude. I was playing the game, and when I was scrolling and I saw it, it's like, fuck, that shit hit me hard, bro.
It did.
So true though.
But like, we got an uncle that committed suicide, and I mean, maybe if he'd had somebody there.
But the way LG grew up was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All our family stuff.
Not only that, I'm just saying, like, I don't think he would like just talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah. But I think that's why. Like Patty said, like, more dudes need to be able to address it. Like, find that something. It can be your brother, somebody. You got to have somebody. You can't go through life just in your head talking to yourself and expecting to get a different outcome. Like, I know most dudes ain't going to go to therapy. I ain't going to get no therapist. I'm not going to pay somebody and sit on a couch and tell them my problems.
Yeah, you can do that for free at the bar.
Exactly. Why you think I'm at the bar so much, bro? But, I mean, it's just, I think that's a real issue. I mean, dude, we really don't talk about stuff like this on the podcast ever, but I just remembered you made that post, and I remember earlier I was thinking about it, so we should probably mention that. We should talk about it. So, yeah. Talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody if you don't. If you feel like you don't need to talk to somebody, still have somebody. Find somebody you trust. Talk to them about real shit. Grab a couple of tall boys and sit in the backyard, sit in the garage, put on some sports, go
Just
to a bar.
don't talk to your dog.
Huh? Just talk to
Don't
who?
talk to your dog or cat like me. Not
Your what?
Don't talk to your dog and cat like me.
Hey, man.
Not joking.
There's two dudes that live inside of me, and we have conversations all the time. I told someone at work the other day.
Talking about your conscience?
I like to call him, like Dexter says, my dark passenger. But no, I told this dude the other day, hey, I would like to hang out with me as my sober self and hang out with my drunk self and talk to myself that way.
Third person?
Yeah, like I like the dude sitting next to us on the podcast. It's like I'm sober and that's drunk me, and we're actually talking to drunk me. Like, bro, why'd you say that? Did you know, like, man, when you get drunk, you start saying stuff. When you get mad, you start saying stuff, and then sometimes you tone it back, and you're like, man, did I really mean all that stuff that I said? Why did I say that? And I think a lot of that is like you're bundling, like you're pushing stuff down.
Yeah, I got you on that. Yeah, like you said, bundling down, and it just comes out. It's not like it comes out wrong.
Yeah, it comes out wrong, and it comes out aggressive.
Yeah,
and it comes out.
Because you're mad at the same time, and
yeah,
shit's not good.
But you got to let it out, and that's why I say find somebody to talk to. This got too real. I'm gonna finish this beer. We got to talk about something else. We can't end it on that note.
Let's see.
Vince has got a Doja Cat shirt on.
Fuck, there's no fucking sports going on right now, so. Baseball.
I mean, UFC happened. UFC happened this last weekend.
Hey man, what's that got beat up, bro?
Pena?
She won. Who won?
Pena lost.
Yeah, I know, but
Nunez won.
But Nunez was still fucked up.
Yeah, she had like this. She was swollen. She was on crutches. Yeah,
she got fucked up.
Derek Lewis lost, but Dana White said it was an early stoppage.
But Derek Lewis lost.
Man, Derek's on I think that's like a 3-fight losing streak now. But I mean, but once you get up to the top, man, there's not a whole lot of dudes to fight.
That's true.
So
that's why they always do the rematches and.
But yeah,
but
I didn't
they
even watch that
run
part.
It again though. Man, Nunez and Pena. Right?
Yeah, the trilogy. I would think
they
would
have
do a trilogy.
because it's
it's 1-1. Yeah, but that first one when Pena choked her out, it was like, man, it was strange to see Amanda get choked out like that. But then she made her own gym afterwards, and then she fought. They said she fought predominantly southpaw the whole fight, so she was out of danger, and she was just tagging her up. And she had 10 takedowns, ground control 10 minutes of the fight. Like, I looked at the stats and I was like, man, Amanda won everything on the scorecards. And Pena was roughed up. She was bloodied up at the end of it, and I was really pulling for her, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's just not your day.
Hey, what's that China woman? The one that
Wei Li?
The one that fought Tucker Rose. Remember?
Yeah, Wei Li.
I like her, man.
I didn't like her at first, but after she fought Joanna again, I was like, okay. But I don't know.
She's a good fighter, bro.
Yeah. But that division's all mixed up now too, because Carla Esparza has the belt. Doug Rose lost the belt to her. And there's a lot going on in that division.
Well, at least in UFC they fight the tops.
The tops fight the tops because there's not another organization.
Yeah, they had no choice, but like boxing shit gets on my fucking nerves, bro. Like
they said Fury's trying to fight Joshua for free. They
I thought he
said
retired.
Fury said he's trying to fight Joshua for free.
I think the only fight he wanted was with Joshua. I think something like that. So,
But Joshua's not even there, right? Joshua lost his last 2 fights, or he lost one. But it wasn't top contender.
he lost his last fight with Usyk, not Russian, but
But they're gonna run that back too, right?
yeah,
They're talking about running that back. Yeah. Okay, we just couldn't end the podcast on that. My beer's gone. His beer's gone. Cutting and editing, and then this will be uploaded to YouTube. Talk shit in the comments. For real. Like, talk mad shit.